Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is our first stream of this new game. Now, you guys have been voting for the last couple of weeks on a new live stream game, and the winning game was Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2. Now, originally, when we started the voting, I didn't realise we could still play number 1. I thought it was maybe too old and wouldn't be able to, but we could. So, we're starting with Kingdom Come Deliverance number 1. And then we'll move on to number 2 once this is finished. In terms of what I know about the game, it is very little. As always, I tend to know as little as possible, just to keep it so we're surprised and we see what happens. Yeah, I don't really know anything, which kind of worries me a little bit. I have heard that this is hyper-realistic, medieval, a medieval kind of base game. And as I say, hyper-realistic is all really I know. So it'll be interesting to see what we come up against, what the story is, and how we go about it. I'm looking forward to it. Ultra-realistic does worry me a little bit, only because I just don't know what to expect. I'm guessing it's managing things like hunger, liquids, water, essentially, maybe even sleep. And the one thing someone did message me and say, be prepared for some incredible combat. They said the combat is probably the most realistic in any game we've ever played. So that's interesting. I'm looking forward to learning that. In terms of story-wise, I don't really know what to expect. But we shall learn it today and see how we get on. Massive thank you to everyone who did vote for the next main live stream game. It is very much appreciated. And hopefully the winning game lives up to what you expected. That's the important thing, isn't it? I'm running a little bit late this morning with everything, annoyingly. Right, that is everything I need to do done. The one thing I will say as well, apologies for, I said it in the scheduled video, apologies for Friday. We had a couple of stream crashes. It's one of those things that I can't do anything about, I can't change or fix, but it is frustrating. We have to restart the stream every time. If it happens again, we will restart the stream, unless it's like within half an hour due to finish, then it's not worth it. But hopefully we won't have too many of them today. I think we're ready. Everything's done. All I've just done in settings is turn down the music volume a little bit, just to be careful. We always leave music on. We can get copyright, but it's not a big deal. We just lose monetization of the stream. It's one of those things. I'd rather have the music on and have that environmental side of things than not. So there we go. Normal mode. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect. It's one of those. Normally, I know a bit of what to expect, but this one I've got no clue. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles. I can't remember, IV? 6th? 4th? I can't remember. The king's inactivity angered many of his nobility. I can't keep up with what it's saying. I don't even know who we are. Are we from royalty? Are we son of the king, maybe? Lowly peasant? I will say, this is from 2018, the first game. PS4 edition, there's no PS5 version. We did get the Royal edition, so we've got all the DLC too. But even, I will say, the start of graphically, it doesn't look too bad for something from 8 years ago now. Silver Skillet 1403. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad for something 8 years old, to be fair. I always get really nervous but excited every time we start a new game that I know nothing about. There's always that concern that am I going to mess it up? But excited to learn all the different ins and outs of it as well. Subtitles are on as always. I prefer subtitles being on. Not just for me, but for you guys as well. Knights. Be interesting to see as well the difference between this one graphically and the second one when we get to the second one. Be an interesting one as well. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
I did turn down the game volume. That might have been a mistake.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour?
Got a feeling we're Henry.
Blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
Mother and father, by any
Out
chance?
round the ear should do it.
Father's a blacksmith, potentially. Yeah, let me know if you think I should turn up the volume. I did turn it down ever slightly as well, along with the music.
Get up now.
But if you think it needs to be loud, let me know.
There's work to be done.
Thanks for the like, but also appreciated.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you sluggerbed.
Hear
Sluggerbed.
that?
That's a
You
new
better
one.
not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
So a bit of a scrapper then, by the looks of things.
It's just a
I'm guessing
scratch.
that's us.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
Likely
don't
story.
come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Okay. To be fair, it's been a while since we've been in a game that's had loading screens. It's so
Fine
unusual.
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, we got okay. Character. By the means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, try not to worry. All characters can be further developed without limitations. We were chatting in the tavern. I'm guessing that helps us speech. I was dancing as agility. I was with Bianca, vitality, and I was working in the forge, strength. I don't know. Because we're going this completely blind, I got no clue what we need. That's the thing. So it is just kind of a guess. Strength, I think, probably would be a good one, potentially. So let's go for that. I was working in the forge.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
His accent's amazing.
I've got a feeling there's
Oh,
something
it's a
you're
new
not telling
level in
me.
main level.
And it's
New level in
connected with
strength.
That scratch on your hand.
I don't know what any of that means just
And
yet.
that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias was teaching me archery. I was with Bianca, vitality. What does it matter? Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Obviously, we're trying to play down the fact that by the looks of it, he's got a wound to his hand, potentially from a sword. So let's play it down. Why would I be interested in sword fighting?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Okay. We've got a few things we can ask. I think we are better off, as always, as in all games we do, we try and ask everything we possibly can to get as much information as possible. So have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Who leave it be, Mother? You're misjudging them. My friends aren't drunk, so I don't want to talk about that. You're misjudging them. I've got to protect her friends a little bit.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
She's got a point.
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and
I
Fritz.
think she's got his number, hasn't she, a little
Well,
bit?
at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very
I think
fond
this
of
will be
her.
quite a different pace to what we've been
Of
doing
course it is.
recently.
He
I
thinks
think
he'll
this
be
will be a
able
bit
to
of a
wheedle
slower
the secret
pace,
of
to be
beer
fair,
brewing out of
looking
him.
at it so far.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day.
So swinging one day, I
Mark my
think,
words.
is hanging. Back in this time period, yeah, I believe swinging means they'll hang or be hung. Potentially get in trouble. We'll go down the list. I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Good to know. Is Pa angry at me?
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
So we need to have a
Good.
father in the forge, by the sounds of things.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that
I'm
sword.
impressed by the graphics. It's 8 years old. It's held up pretty well by looks so far. We'll end the dialogue. That's that bit done. Okay, gamers, you reach a new level in speech. I don't know what any of this means. Can't delay, no time to lose. Okay, I am just going to quickly tweak sound volume. I turned it down a little bit when I did the music, but I just want to make sure. I could turn my headphones up, to be fair, but I think it should be okay. Right, this is us by the looks of things then. We don't know controls or anything just yet. We're kind of swaying a bit. I suppose that's realism. Apples. Eat. To eat any food, pick it up in the inventory in the food tab. So down is inventory. X to pick up. There's a slight delay in picking up there. I think you have to wait till it actually shows up, I think. There you go. What's in the power? Bread roll. Should we take a couple of bread rolls too? You never know when we're going to get hungry, that's the thing. I can't get it to show up what other things are. If we sit down, does that make it easier? Right, what is that? Okay, we can go to inventory. This is the first time we're seeing this, obviously. So we've got some apples. So there is a weight to how much you can carry then. I'm guessing this is what we're wearing currently as our outfit here. And the 100, I'm guessing, is how good quality it is. You know, has it been damaged? Trunk keys. We've got 7.1 out of 74 that we can carry. No money. Door keys. A bread roll and some apples. Weapons, armor, food. Okay. And then at the top. Okay, so this is our level. This is our stats currently. And we can actually upgrade by looks of things. Oh, is this us? Okay, so aesthetic. You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Manly odor. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people smell you a mile off, reducing stealth skill. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. Night Rider, your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. I don't know if we can change any of these, to be fair. Scout 1, increase the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner. Chance of evading also increased with 10%. Wanderer, you grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. So we need bad beds. Sleep on the floor. Happy days. Insomniac, increase the time you can do without sleep. Your energy level falls quarter. Renegade Brand, penalties and stars following release from jail are 20% lower. And Burger. In towns and villages and their immediate vicinity, you have a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. Can't be combined with Savage perk. First Aid, bandages are 25% more effective. Savage, you in the wild, you have a +1 bonus on strength, though can't be combined with the Burger skill. Are these things we pick, or are these what we already have? Scout 2. I think we picked these. I don't think we have any of these yet. Combat. Skills. Alchemy, drinking, herbal. Oh, wow, okay. I don't really know what we should be doing. Nourishment is 40. Energy is 100. Health is 100. In terms of the player bit, that's the bit I don't know. Sammy, good morning. How are you? Hope you're well. In terms of, so we've got some points to spend. I just don't know what we spend them on. Level is derived from your stats and your progress of the game. It's useful for comparing your character to that of your friends. For every second level you're reaching, select one perk that allow you to make your character more specialized. Okay, I don't quite know what we need stat-wise, so I think we'll leave them for the minute, just in case. We can add some skills now, I just don't know what the best thing for us would be. There's some cheese there. Always good to take some cheese. Oh, we can eat from the pot. I mean, drop food into the pot. Oh, wow. Let's eat from the pot. I don't know where. So our hunger is now, nourishment is 65. I'm guessing we want it at 100. We can't eat from the pot now, we've eaten it though. Obviously we have got food we can pick up. We've got, open the chest. Nails for Theresa, a bandage. I might actually take the bandage to be fair. Your full name's, that's what the name, the handle says, yeah. I kind of figured that. Bandage marigold decoration. It's a potion. And save your snaps. I think we'll take the bandage. I don't know what the nails for Theresa are. But we'll take the bandage. I think that would be handy to have. I don't want to take all the food. I don't know if we should take all the food, that's the only thing. Right, we need to go and find our father, I believe. There's some more food out here. Compass. Compass will tell you where to go in a quest you're pursuing. Head to the active objective waypoint. Go to father. So our father's over there. There's some more food here. I think we should eat every time we get an opportunity to. Just to be sure we're fully fed. Nourishment's now 89. So yeah, I think it is a good thing to do that when we can. The other thing we didn't check out, quest log, map. So this is the map as it stands. I don't know if that gets bigger, maybe. Oh, full screen. That's the only bit we know currently. Interesting, okay. And other, what's other? The codex, sorry. Okay, so codex is interesting. The only thing we don't know, are these all about people then in the time period as well? Okay. Yeah, the only thing we don't know currently is what we should be doing our stats with. So we've got a skill point in strength, I think. Grave digger. So we can learn one of these on here now. It's what one is the best one to use. Carrying dead, blocking the opponent's structure sword. Your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. And the clench, mule, you can carry 50. See, carry weight I think is always good. Hedge cracker. Cost you more stamina. Wow, okay. These ones can't be done as of yet. I know they're other stats, aren't they? So I think we can gain one of... Is it saying we can only gain... Oh, we can only gain one of these first two. So Grave Digger, which is carrying dead or unconscious body, costing stamina. Or block opponent's with shield. Because I could take Stronghold. I'm guessing we should be... The perks are there to be learned. I'm guessing we should. Right, what do we got here? Agility. Okay. So we can't increase those as of yet. Wow. There's a lot of detail, I should say. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spent that point. Maybe I should have put it into our main stuff. I don't know. But we've done it now. Right, our father is over here, supposedly. He needs a hand. So much to have a look at. You discovered a grindstone. I'm guessing that'll be for weapon sharpening then later on.
Come here, I need your help.
Right, let's talk to our father.
What's
It
the
may just be a
matter?
case of getting used to things, I think,
You
more than
hear me
anything else.
calling you?
Okay, persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. Hood, you simply use speech. Is that a hood? I think it is. Which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment of the person you're talking to. Crown, I think that's a crown. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire, how well groomed you are to give you a reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. The swords, if you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and always be more willing to assign risky tasks. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. The other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. Okay, don't want too much blood in their clothes then. Money symbol, you can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. In special cases, you can try other skill, horsemanship. Okay. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer. Because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. Okay, that's interesting. We need to pay a lot of attention then to what we're saying. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the ability of its counterpart. Man, this is in depth. Not a bad thing, just wasn't expecting. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Counterparts' abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people, with the learned perk empathetic. Okay. Skill, so speech skill level down the bottom, charisma skill, total strength, level reputation. It's not just about stats though, the outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he'll be easy to persuade. Okay? Just poison him first just to convince him. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to choose what we want to do now. So obviously we don't know our father's skill perk points. We've got 2 in a hat to do something. So I wanted to have a look around is 7. And to stand up to our father won't be ordered around is 3. I'd probably go that one. I wanted to have a look around. Yes, it's a higher skill, but I'd say it's kind of a respectful thing as well. So let's try. Sorry, I didn't want to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Did feel like that.
How, my boy?
Ah,
When
it's
are you
successful.
going to get
Nice.
some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Definitely needs money.
That's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me.
Okay, so we're going to
to
convince him to give us money first.
The nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
I'm not the bang
Sure
those
be
nails
happy
in
to
his
hear
arse.
it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard.
You got a list of things to do?
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Basically, don't
My
take too
name
long.
is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
There we go. We know what we're doing. We're heading into town. So a few jobs to do. You can find all the information. Okay, quest log is hold up. So you go to sword fighting. Okay, so go to the sword fighting lesson is B. Buy a bag of charcoal. Collect the depth from Cumans. Pick up the crossguard. Buy ale at the tavern. That's our jobs. And it actually says it all here as well. Okay. I may have picked a skill when I shouldn't have done it, to be fair. We picked the first skill we saw because I thought that's all we could choose from. Maybe I should have held off. I'm guessing this is the town here. Talk to the guard.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father
I think
said
it's one of those things where we want to speak to
Forging
everyone,
a
isn't
sword
it?
for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything
Oh, so this isn't the
fine.
town then, this is the castle.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
Don't
When did
botch
I
it.
ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Okay, so we've got the crossguard and pummel then.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
So crossguard done. We learned town garrison, which is here. Tanner. Beekeeping. Oh wow, okay, there's lots to look at and read. Generally, we'll read for everything. I suppose it's no different in this. I think we should read as much as we can, to learn as much as we can. The town garrison. Maintain law and order in the medieval town was the job of the bailiff. In the 14th century onward, the function was taken over by the catchpole, then night watchmen and guards on towers. The catchpole, along with the bailiff, the executioner, or the henchman, also carried out the punishment of transgressors. They were not, however, allowed to enter freehold dwellings, the palaces and houses of the nobility, the ruling class, nor church buildings or the university, a fact students took advantage of. Order in the city had also to be upheld by the townsfolk themselves. They were obligated to report not only the crime, but just like the night watchman, to call out the hours and warn of fire, flood, or tempest. The safety was forbidden to wander at night with any open flame, torch, or candle into any castles, chambers, stables, barns, or burrs. Only lanterns could be used to keep the peace at night. All taverns had to shut at sunset. Oh wow, taverns shut at sunset then. In the medieval city, military service was entrusted to either hired professionals or the townspeople themselves. Every healthy adult male had to serve at least a few days a year in the civic guard. The city walls being divided and allocated in sections to each district or trade, and it was here that they mustered whenever an alarm was raised. In practice, the wealthy burghers bought their way out of serving the militia, leaving other men to take their turn, and these poorer men welcomed the extra income, thus gradually forming a professional municipal gendarmerie. I don't know what that says actually. Pronunciation may be poor, but I think that's roughly right. Each man had to procure the arm and weapons needed for serving the guards and the militia, unless his guild did so. Only the rich cities could afford to have a public issue armory. The right to bear arms outside of duty was reserved for townsmen of sufficient means. In the city walls, a simple melee weapon, dagger, or knife had to suffice. Only the really wealthy townsmen wore swords, taking after nobility. So anyone that was joined the army, essentially, had to buy their own armor and weapons, and you're only allowed to carry a simple melee weapon, dagger, or knife when you're not on duty, essentially. The thing I'm not sure is town. Okay, so we're here currently. We live down here, and the town is down here then. So at least we've got one of our jobs done. Okay, stealth is L3 then. I didn't know. I just pressed the button to see if we could run. So I don't know. There was a bit to read there for stealth, but I don't think that big a deal.
Good day, Henry.
Hello? That is it was. Someone saying hello to us. Right, we've got a couple of things to do here. We need to retrieve the money to buy the charcoal. I think we want to buy the ale last. Because so this is the guy we need to buy the charcoal from. We need to find the guy who owes our father money first. If we go to quest log, we're looking for C is where we're going first. So C is to our left. C is over this way, as we need to go and retrieve the money from Kunesh, who owes her father money first. There is a lot of detail in this by the looks of things. This could be Kunesh, I think. It is. This will be interesting. Can we get him to pay up is the question.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My
So
father sent
only
me
choice
to
we
get
have.
the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Really? Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Okay, we need to decide what to say here. You can expect a visit from father. Debts must be paid. Or pay you drunkard. I don't like either of these two. And we've got low values in them anyway. You can expect a visit from father is what our father told us to tell him. So I think we do that one.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
We're going to try and get another way. Most quests can be completed in different ways. Some people can be persuaded, some can be robbed, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can also be a solution. Okay, so every quest can be completed in completely different ways. So we need to find a way of getting the money he owes so we can buy the charcoal. There's nothing here we can pick up. I'm assuming that that's his house. Can I don't know if I can go in the door without him seeing. You can. Right. If you go where you're not supposed to, people will first warn you before calling for a guard. But in guarded place, they will arrest you immediately. Right, this is his house. I would say. What's in here? We're looking for coin, essentially. Although we do know he's a bit of a drunkard, so the chance of him having much is small, isn't it? It's all just damaged and dilapidated. What's in here? Anything? We can eat from the pot. I think every opportunity to eat from a pot we should take. You'll be clumsy until you've digested everything. Oh wow, I didn't know this. So we've overeaten. Your character is a man of flesh and blood and has to eat and sleep to survive and stay fit. It's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer you're without food, the weaker you get. If you fast long enough, you can even die. One food is not like another. An apple won't fill you up like a roast duck, but stay fresh for longer. And some foods can be more effective for healing. The opposite to hunger is overeating. Stuffing yourself like a pig has the advantage that you won't need to eat for longer, but a full belly will slow you down. And like if hungry, your stamina will regenerate more slowly. See whether you need to eat in the player tab, under the picture of your character and the nourishment stat. See whether you're hungry or overstuffed, not only in the buffs tab, but also in the icon next to your health indicator. You also need to watch what you eat. If you eat or drink something that's spoiled, you can get food poisoning, which you can only cure by taking an antidote potion. You can tell you've been poisoned by the icon next to the health indicator. So we've overeaten. Our nourishment is 112. Where do we... we're on the buffs, won't it? Overeating. Yeah. So stamina, maximum stamina is now lowered.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Okay, so if we get a lockpick,
Fritz
we
might
can
have one.
open the chest. Is that money? Oh, that's light, isn't it? I thought there was money down there. So if we get a lockpick, potentially we can open this guy's chest, which potentially, hopefully, will have the money he owes us in. Okay, let's leave him for the minute then. I think a lockpick... We've got to get into his chest, I think, don't we? More than anything else. I think that makes the most sense. So Fritz... I'm just trying to see where he is on the map. How do I zoom in? Side quests. Okay. I don't know how I zoom in, that's the only thing. I think it's C. No, C is that one there. E, B, A. Trying to see where the guy is we can get a lockpick from, but I can't see. So C is that one. So it's an optional, but no, there's no letter on it. B, A, F, C. There's no letter on that one. Although, actually, hang on. Can I go there? Side quest? No. Activities. That's just the same. Taylor? So this is where people are, at least. I don't know. Talk to the trader? I think we should talk to most of them. Thank you for the like, but much appreciated. In shops, you first have to put your purchase into the basket. Okay, so we can see what he has at least. We don't have any money. But armor's kits, cobbler's kit, keeper's axe. That's a weapon. Okay, kits are interesting. I'm assuming they're for making things. Would be my guess. No, armor repair kit, that is. Cobbler's kit, repairing his shoes. Okay. Interesting. Elvis, good morning, how are you? Trusty companion is a sword. Short sword. Okay. Super Collarby, good morning, how are you? I do remember you.
What are you after?
This looks good.
Yeah, I do remember you completely. How have you been? Long time no see.
Here's your change. Thank you.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus.
So they're selling food. Right, we're looking for a friend of ours to talk to us about lockpicks. We don't have a letter on the quest though. Unless actually it's here. No, that's that one. Go get a lockpick from Fritz. So I don't know who Fritz is. That's the only thing. This game will test the patience with it. Why would it test the patience? It's knowing I don't know who Fritz is. That's the problem. I can't seem to zoom in. If I go full screen, does that give me a zoom? Yes, it does. Okay. So we've got to go and find Fritz. I don't know who Fritz is. That's the only thing. Oh, wasn't Fritz one of our friends? So they'll be near the tavern, which is E. Okay. We need to go to the tavern then. Because our mum did say Fritz he's one of our friends and generally he's around the tavern. I'm pretty sure. The detail is incredible. I think we're going to go around the other side. But so nostalgic in your life record. Yeah, it's mad. Hope you've been well. I really hope everything's been good for you. I think you were one of the original people that joined us live, didn't you, originally? Okay, I think this is the tavern.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop.
They're talking about the nobility, I think.
He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king.
I think there is a lot of detail and a lot to learn. I think we might have picked the skill we picked wrong. I think we should have held off.
Now even the Pope
God be with you, Henry.
Right, these are our friends, I think, and one of these potentially can give us lockpicks.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
Who do I care?
Animated, isn't he?
Austrian.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up.
Oh, no, it's all good, Super Cool. I don't mind talking about it. Yeah, things moved on from a back injury. It's a lot worse than that now.
Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia.
So I've lost the full use of my left foot. It doesn't move. It doesn't move laterally anymore. With a condition called CRPS, which is regional pain syndrome.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to
it's rare, but it means the nerve endings are constantly firing pain signals to the brain. The pain never goes away. We're waiting for surgery on the spine to input a device in our spine, which hopefully will help with the pain to a degree. But a good outcome for that is 20% pain reduction, which isn't a massive amount, but it won't give us full movement back. But it may reduce the pain.
My words exactly.
But Keller's still doing well. I think he's finished college now, if I remember correctly. I think he's working. He does stream occasionally. We see him occasionally, not very much now.
Well, what can you do?
People's lives, everyone, it gets in the way, doesn't it?
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson, doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him.
They want to beat up Deutsch.
Mad. Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament.
They want to do something with the manure then.
You know, the one right next to his freshly.
Oh no, they want to throw manure onto his house.
I think we should redecorate for him. Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest.
Torch it? Really?
Throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on.
Oh no, it's all good, Super Cool. It's been 5 years since the accident. We're still dealing with it and learning what the future on the whole, but it's all good.
The honor of our king.
You know, you've got to take the good things and the blessings from it, and you know, we wouldn't have ever done this if we didn't have the accident. So you got to look at the good things as well as the bad, to be fair. So yeah, we're good. We're okay. I'll do it, but I need your help in return. Okay. We've got a choice here. I'll do it, but I need your help in return. I'll do it, or I won't do it. We'll do it. I think it's going to be quite good fun to throw some manure at someone's house, but we do need their help in return. We want to lockpick, so we want to go and get this money for father. So yeah, we need your help in return.
All right, I'll do it, but then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done.
So they're going to back us up with Kunesh then.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the
I
tower.
didn't give us the lockpicks we wanted, but I don't know who is who. We learned about Pope Boniface. Okay. So we learned about the Pope. By the looks of things. Be and act tough in this game. Oh really? Is that what you're going to do, is it? I don't mind acting tough. I think we've got to make the right choices though. That's the other side of it. It's all well and good acting tough, but you also don't want to be the one being hung because you did something silly. Right, let's talk to Fritz. Obviously we still want lockpicks from him as well. Loads of things showing up as we've learned from the codex.
I need to get into?
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just
so Fritz is the one who's happy to beat people up.
And I want to take it back.
Essentially.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have.
Okay,
But if you
there you
get
go.
caught, you didn't get them from me.
So now we can get into the chest, potentially. I don't know how to lockpick, but that's something I'm sure we'll learn. Right. That's the way you play this. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how it works out. I think we just need to just see what happens. I'm definitely not going to be someone who's going to back down from a fight or anything like that. I think obviously you've got to stand up for yourself in that respect.
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
Not Deutsch you need to worry about, though.
You noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
He doesn't. So Fritz doesn't care about anyone.
Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
We need to go and speak to his wife and lure her away.
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the plan of that.
I'm glad you came.
We lure her away and go from there. What about the Matthias? Okay, we can't talk to anyone. Okay, let's go and speak to the wife. There's the manure that they want to throw all over the house. We got to convince Dutch's wife to leave. Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Yeah, he did mention the popes.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
There we go. We lured her away. I don't know, Super Colby. Obviously, we go into every game blind, so I've got no clue. I'm guessing they do, but I don't know for sure. Because we always... Reputation lost. How we lost reputation? Don't know. I'm assuming we lost it with someone else. Are we going to smell of manure now, though?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
King and country, my ass.
I would guess they do make a difference, but I don't know for sure. It would make sense they do.
As having that traitor in the pillory.
All I know is this is hyper realistic, supposedly.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards!
Oh.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans!
I think we're about to fight for the first time.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Ah, Fritz. Of course Fritz would.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Yeah, I think we're fighting. We don't know what to do here. Obviously, it should give us a tour. Here we go. Unarmed combat. We haven't got a sword. So, R2 is hook, which is strong, slower hand strike to the head. R1 is jab, direct hand blow to the face. Kick is L2, which kicks him away. R3 is lock on the opponent switch to the next opponent. Unlock a circle. L1 is block. So the indicator shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. That's the purple bit. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Your wounds. Icons that notify when you're wounded and you're bleeding. Your stamina. If your opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and be wounded. Attacking will also deplete stamina, especially when wielding heavy weapons. We need to be careful. It's not a case of full-on attack. You've got to conserve stamina. Health. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding. Bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina. I don't know what happens. If we die, is it game over? You start, because if you have to start from the beginning, if you die, that's really bad. Realistic, but really bad. We don't know what happens if we die. Right, we're fighting though. L1 to block. R1, R2 are your hooking your jabs. L2 is to kick away. We can lock on as well. Right, let's see what happens. Do I hang on? I'm missing every hit.
You're gonna cry now.
He's blocking us. Trying to get involved. I think I took a hit then, I think. He kicked us away.
Peace.
I think he's done. Yeah, he's done.
What are you doing? For God's
So what I'm realising is it's actually quite slow to actually hit. So you're pressing it, you've got to wait.
Damn, let's go. Run, you
Everyone's running.
cowards. And we better fucking run too.
Why are we running away? Okay, this is a fast travel point.
God be with you, Henry.
So, did we win the fight? Did we not win the fight? But yes, so when you were fighting, especially like that, pressing R2, I was pressing more than once because I was waiting for us to... I think it's not working. Actually, your attack is actually really slow. Yeah, so there's a delay when you press it. Obviously, realism, and you don't hit immediately five times. HUD is really bad. I think it is intentional, to be fair. Obviously, you can go into here and have a look at your stats this way. So we have gained a skill point as well. But if we go to buffs, we've overeaten. Our health is 98 out of 100. Energy is 100, but nourishment is 107. So our stamina is lower. And we're slower because we've overeaten. We ate too much, essentially. So we need to deal with that. We've got to wait to digest the food. So strength went up, I think, during that fight as well. So we can gain a new perk here. The only thing is I don't know what one we should be going for. That's the only thing. So we've got Stronghold already. Oh, we can't gain any of these yet. What's speech? No. So the only ones it looks like we can take currently are the main ones by looks of things. So we can take aesthetic. Will last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you're hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. We don't want that. Manly odor. So we have more charisma when talking to women. People will smell you a mile off, reducing stealth skill. Night Raider. Stamina regenerates 20% at night, but 10% slower during the day. Scout. Increases sight distance fast travel. Chance of evading also increases 10%. Wanderer. You grow up in comfort beds inverted for the worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. And they're the only ones we can learn at this point. So what do we want is the question. I think Wanderer, to be honest. Either Wanderer or Scout. Sight distance and fast travel. And evading. Or beds don't matter. So the worse the bed, the more healthy we are. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not worried about the food side of it. I don't think we need the Maniola either. Night Raider. I'm thinking Scout. I think evading would also be good. Let's learn Scout. I think that's probably a good one. I'm guessing. At the end of that, I don't know. Potentially we may be able to respec later. I don't know. Who's this guy? Anyone? It's just a villager. Okay, so we're going to meet our friends back at Kunesh's place. We're heading there to get the money off him. We have also got a lockpick. I might rob his chest first, potentially, and then go and deal with him with our friends. The fighting itself wasn't too bad. I just think I didn't react properly to how slow we were. I think the overeating obviously doesn't help with that. So maybe I should have been I shouldn't have worried too much that we were taking time hitting. I think I pressed it quite a few times thinking we weren't attacking properly, when actually we were. Right, Kunesh is here. I'm going to go and rob him quickly first. We've got lockpick, so we'll learn to lockpick first before we go and see our friends of him. It says easy. Right, what do we do? You've learned locks. Let's see what we need to do. I don't know what we need to do here. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have 1 or 2 spares, as they get worn with what use and in worst case can break. Okay, normal thing, lockpicks break. So the spike and hate the useless gear, I feel like it's really deserved. I think some of it, you're right in some of that super quality. I think they do, obviously, influencers do use it as a way of getting more views and clicks and stuff like that. And they're using the hate, they're jumping on the bandwagon essentially. I think some of what they've done recently is bad in terms of where they've treated people, but they do a lot of good as well. I don't understand the hate personally. I don't get it. I think yes, it's good to complain if you're not happy about something, but some of the way they treat people that work there is horrendous. You know, there's been death threats and things like that. The fallout from the Assassin's Creed Shadows game with Yasuke being in it, people really kicked off over that. But towards the staff making the game, it's not down to them. They're doing as they're told. But the death threats and stuff was horrendous. So I don't agree with it at all. It's fine having complaints and issues, but just because you dislike a game doesn't mean you should hate on the people that make it or the employees essentially. But that's just my thinking. Okay, you start the actual lockpicking process by holding X. Yeah. You can see a diagram of the lock in which you have to find the right slot. Oh, okay. You have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick to turn the whole lock. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lock with the rotation of the mechanism. Rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. Oh, okay. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. Try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position. The mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Give me a second, I've got a phone call. Although I don't know who it is. Wow. That phone call is really important. I think I've got the date for the op, for the surgery on the spine, for the implant. It'll be confirmed next week, but supposedly they've got a space between the 8th of March to have the implant. Part of me is now panicking because it's a massive surgery and it's a permanent surgery. Like I'll be restricted on certain things I can't ever do again because you're putting a device onto your spine and a battery pack on your hip inside the skin. So there's going to be downsides to having it. Man, I didn't expect it to be that quick. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Wow. Okay. I need to stop thinking about it for the minute because that's going to panic me. Yeah. I know it's diabolical sending death threats. It's ridiculous, but people are like that, unfortunately. And I think that's what makes gaming so toxic. Is you have these people that jump on the bandwagon, but take things too far. You know, if a game's delayed, the amount of backlash they get to people working on the game who aren't making them decisions. When, in fact, would you rather a game was delayed and come out better, or do you want it? Or do you want what we have currently? Companies are too afraid to delay a game because of the backlash, so they give it out not finished. You know, you can't have it both ways. But if you threaten someone, they've got to then release an unfinished game because they don't want that threat. If you're allowed for the delay, it means they're going to do a better job, or should do a better job at least. I know that doesn't always happen, but there we go. Right, let's crack on with lockpicking. So we need to put the... You need to use the... Okay, so we need to find the sweet spot. It will turn gold. This may go really well or badly. So cursor is... Rotate the lock is right. So we need to put this in the sweet spot, and it will turn gold. Ah, so sweet spot's here. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's not easy. Okay, so that's going to be in the right place there. Then we need to rotate the lock with the left stick. I can't. Okay, I don't understand. I'm going to run out of lockpicks, aren't I? I don't... Okay, I'm trying to rotate it, but it doesn't seem to move very much. But yet, I'm in the right... That's in the right spot there. Yeah, no, it is vibrating, but it's not... It's been able to turn it more than that. I'm down to one lockpick. I'm doing something wrong. I don't quite know what it is. When you have to use the lock to turn the whole lock, at the same time you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism. Oh, I think I know what to do. So I've got to move the lockpick, which is the gold bit, when I'm moving the mechanism as well, I think. I've got one lockpick left. This may fail now. No, it won't get worse if we don't have it, but we obviously don't know if it's going to work anyway. But yeah, things won't get worse. They just won't get any. It won't even get better, but because it's never going to get better. But it just means we can maybe come off some of the painkillers. The reduction in pain would be a big difference. It can make the back worse because it's actually for the CRPS, not the back. And they have said it can and will probably make the back a lot worse than what it is. That's why there's downsides. Right. So you can turn the mechanism once this is in the sweet spot, which is there, and then. Oh, hang on. So it's there is a sweet spot. Oh, okay, I see. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So last lockpick. No, it failed. I know. I now figure I can see what we need to do. I don't think we have any lockpicks left. No. That's annoying. But it's I kind of figured it out right at the end there. So you have to move the right stick at the same time as the left stick and turn it together to make it work. But that's not simple by any stretch. Right, where's their friends? I think around here. I want some more lockpicks now. Right, let's speak to Fritz. Do you have any more lockpicks? I've now figured out how to do it. That's the worst part. We haven't got any lockpicks left. I bet there's a skill you can get to make that easier.
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Right, nice job on the Deutsch's place. I need help with Kanesh. We'll do nice job on the Deutsch's place first.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsch's. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Oh, is that it? I wanted more than that. I think we're going to go on, well, potentially. Yeah, definitely. Just learning from it. No worries, so Colin, thank you for joining us much. Good to see you again. And I hope you're well. I hope you have a good rest of your day if we don't see you again. Thanks, Steve, for calling me. Right, I need help with Kunesh.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
See the blood on his face and the fighting. Right, there we go. Let's go.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat.
He's there.
I've something to show you.
He has got an axe in his hand. Now he's put the axe down.
What the fuck are you here for? Do you want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk.
Yeah. Okay, we're attacking him. Oh, I missed the block.
You'll get one more.
Trying to get the jabs in is tricky. We've got some injuries. They're beating up for us. Timing for that combat is tricky.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have.
Well, we need to check what injuries we've got as well. Okay, we've got his keys. That's always good to have his keys. So we need to... health is 86%. What happened to us is the question. So, injured head. Your head is injured. This injury can result in bleeding if you're not careful. Okay, so we use a bandage then, I think. We can't use it. We can just drop it. So I'm assuming it just heals over time. But yeah, our clothing's also dropped. How good it is as well. That's interesting. There's a lot to get used to, I think. We did gain. I'm pretty sure we just gained some new. Yeah, we gained some. Strength has gone up a little bit. Speech is doing okay. Yeah, so we've got a head injury. You can't remember you want to sword his knees with a broken arm. Okay, we've got a head injury. Could potentially bleed. I'm assuming over time it will heal. We shall see what happens. Right. Unlock this. We've got keys now. So we can take his nails and his hammer. Downside to that is he didn't give us any money. So we still can't buy the... We need to sell the hammer then. I think. To get the charcoal. Would be my guess. Flies and stuff that you can hear is quite cool. Villager. But yeah, we've now got a head injury, so people are going to look at us differently as well, aren't they? Right. We need charcoal.
How are you?
Yeah. I think combat is something we just need to learn. Let's talk trade. So, it costs 0.5 to buy. If we can sell. So, Kunesh's hammer is worth 1.6. I think we need 10. If we go for the quest. So yeah, there's 0.5 it costs. Do you get 10 though, or do you just get 1? Because I'm pretty sure quest-wise we need a lot more. So if we sell the hammer, add to basket. Let's do the nails as well. And then if we go to buy charcoal. Yeah, see, I think we need 10 of these and we can't afford it. We're minus 2.6. So if we sell... we sell a cheese. There we go. We can still make money and we get the 10 we need. Check basket. So we're buying 10 charcoal, which is what we need, and we're selling 1 cheese. Cheese is worth a lot of money. Kunesh's hammer and his nails, and that we even make money out of that. We can haggle as well. Should we try haggling? See if we get a better price.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
I think haggling is an important thing. So haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get with and confirm with X. Trade will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. Okay. Next page. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader don't have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience. They'll stop the haggling completely. You see how close you are to that point from the trader icon on the bottom of the bar. The more gold there is in the backdrop, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation of the trader. Right, so we need to be a bit careful with how we haggle here. So currently it costs 0.5. So if we go for 1, I think that's right, is it not? Let's pay more. So let's go up by 1.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that.
Almost. So we can't go half. So I don't think we can actually haggle with him. Because he won't shake on that. And that's the current price. So yeah, we might as well cancel. It's not worth reputation lost. So each person has their own reputation for us, I think. So yeah, annoyingly we couldn't change the price, but it's fine. We want 10 of these. We now know what we can do and what we can't do at least. Do I want to keep the hammer? We could sell the cheese. And that's enough to buy what we need, and we get to keep the hammer and the nails. I don't know if we need the nails. I don't know if the hammer's good to have. It's not even a weapon, but it may be useful. And we still make money. All we're doing is selling cheese. Yeah, let's do that. Sell the cheese, get the charcoal we need, and we'll make a little bit of money out of it as well. But yeah, our reputation's gone down to 85 now with this trader. Also, because of the way we look, it probably goes against us as well. We tried haggling, couldn't get anything out of it, so we closed the deal. Right, we've got the charcoal. We were writing 10 out of 10. I think the head injury is going down the bottom as well, so we are getting there with that. What else do we still need? So we need to go to a sword fighting lesson. We need to buy ale at the tavern and find something at Kunesh is worth selling. We've got stuff worth selling, we just haven't sold it. But there is a sword fighting lesson to go to as well. That's the tavern there. We'll go to tavern last, I think. I'm curious about the sword fighting lesson. Sword fighting lesson is B. So it's actually behind us. It's over here.
Hey, Pip. Henry.
Oh, Combat Master Vanyak. Let's talk to Vanyak.
No, I don't.
Learn sword fighting now. At least it's going to help us long term, I think.
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
Yeah, so this is what we're obviously doing to her hand
When
originally.
the son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave.
He has to leave, okay.
You ready to get stuck in?
Before we go and do it, I'm just curious. I haven't seen how to save the game. Sleeping at home or on your beds. Save your snaps as a potion for manual saves. Completing quests is an autosave. Oh, right, okay, there is a save and quit as well. So I wasn't sure how to save, I hadn't seen it pop up. Okay, let's learn how to sword fight.
Yes.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I will say, I've struggled a bit with the hook. Jabbing we can do. The hook is the bit I've been struggling with in combat. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. Let's have a quick look at this. Basic combat. R1. Yeah, using R2. I don't know, R2 seems to be really slow when you use it. Hence why we weren't really hitting him very hard. Still got a head injury as well. Although it just looks like a bruise, to be fair. So we're going to go into the sheep pen and we're going to learn some sword fighting. So I think it's always best to do whatever quests are here before we move on. And we've got to return the file with the charcoal at some point. but I think we might as well do this first. I'm guessing we can't do anything here. Can we pick flowers and stuff? Not by the looks of it. I was curious to see, because there is a herbology skill. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we can pick anything up. Well, I'm not really seeing... flowers are here. Let's try this. No. I was expecting us to be able to pick something up. Since herbology is plants, I thought we might be able to pick something up from there. This is the combat arena. Yeah. There might be certain flowers we've got to wait. A chamomile, there we go. Pick some flowers. Chamomile, I'm guessing, will be useful for potions at some point. So I think a lot of it, I've noticed, is you've got to be slower. You know, we're used to Assassin's Creed where you can pick stuff up as you're running kind of thing. In this, you've got to wait for it to come up with its name and then press X. So sometimes you're taking the extra second to hover over it a little bit longer than we do sometimes. I'm not sure how good Chamomile is going to be for us, but it's here. We might as well pick it up. I'm sure we can use it at some point for something. Ah, we've reached a new level in herbalism. There we go. I did wonder if herbalism might upgrade. More chamomile. I don't want to keep just picking chamomile up. So our herbalism skill has gone up. Where is our herbalism skill? Speech vitality. I'm guessing it's under vitality, to be fair. No. Oh, it's here. So herbalism is now 1. And lockpicking is nearly 1. And from that, so if we level that up to fully, that bar, we can then pick probably one of these as well. And herbalism is good for healing, I would guess. So picking up the chamomile is a good thing. Right, let's speak to the teacher.
So,
let's learn some fighting with a sword. We can. Good. I think the big thing with the combat that I kind of learned in the fights so far, we've got to be slower with the inputs. I'm so used to just you hack and slash and you press it quickly, but I think we've got to be slower with the inputs. I think that's a big thing.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Yeah, slower, more deliberate. Move around and you can unlock at any point. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's block. I'm pressing R2 and it's not doing anything. Okay, am I meant to... Okay, so that's stealth. That's locked on again. I can't do anything. Unlock his circle. And then locked on again. I can't, none of the buttons are working. Right, move around him. Oh, it's gone now. Right.
All right. Now try to hit.
That was just moving around him.
To put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
So R2 is slash. Strong attack. Oh, choose your direction with the right stick. Okay.
Very good. Good.
So down to the side.
Nice. Good. Once again.
There we go. Got him that time.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
So slashing is done. Stabbing is the weak attack. So you can aim at the face or at the body. That's a face stab. And then if we look down a little bit, then we can go body.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow...
Okay, so you've got to wait till you land a blow to press the next button, essentially. Yeah.
Good. Once again. Not bad.
That's a chain strike there.
Again.
The stab followed by a strong strike. It's all about stamina as well.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Here we go. Sword fight lesson done. So next thing, and our head injury is healed as well now. Yeah, we're still overeating a little bit, but our head injury I think is gone. Yeah. So it's just the overeating that we're still digesting the food. Right, we've got last thing to do now is the tavern. Go and pick some ale up for father, and then we can head back home and give him everything. The only thing optional is find something to sell. We have still got Kunesh's hammer and his nails. I don't know whether we need to keep them. Maybe we can use them potentially. I don't think we can't equip them though, can we? We can drop it and that's it. I don't know if we can return it to her father, maybe, or it is something we should just sell at some point. Bread rolls. You can see they're slowly degrading as well. Interestingly, yeah. You're back. Welcome back. It's just a case we need to be careful how much we eat. Is that our missus? That's Bianca. Yeah, that's Bianca. We need to talk to her.
Good health to you, Henry.
Because we need to get ale for father.
Lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
I think this is her girlfriend. You do.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as
I think we do need a wash. You can see the mark on her face still from fighting.
And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Okay. Oh, we can trade as well. The Dutch is saying stupid things. A picture of father. Obviously, we want to ask everything we can. So the Deutsch is saying stupid things. We'll do that first.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Yeah, I think the big thing with this is I've just got to learn to slow down when combat comes. Right, picture for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
Please.
But of course.
No? Where's his manners? There's no please in there, which is weird.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
We can pay him back.
Out of
Okay.
the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Okay, 0.2
Nice
groschen.
to look forward to
Good job we had
this
some money left over.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after.
Shifty looking.
Van.
Who? Oh, Van, yeah, we already spoke to him.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it.
That's the guy who's been teaching us to fight.
He's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now.
I personally have played them many years ago, but not on the channel, no. We have put them in the vote occasionally, but they don't do very well.
What would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Ah. So save your snaps is what you can use to manually save.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
There's a bit of flirting going on there. So the game saves automatically important moments during quests when you sleep and go in bed. To save it, immediately drink to save your snaps. So we just need to drink snaps to save. Right, that's everything done. We can now head back to father, give him everything he asked for, and that then means potentially we move on with the story. I don't know whether there's more stuff to do here. Can't talk to him. This obviously we've seen the stalls and things. We've grabbed some chamomile as well. Obviously there'll be other plants to pick up, I think, as well. Let's go and see Father and keep the story moving a little bit on with that. We already picked up the guard for the sword as well. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just slowing down what you're looking at a lot of the time. Right, let's talk to Father. Oh, Odyssey was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed Odyssey. I wouldn't say I miss it though. I think the problem I have is once another story, it's done for me, and I can move on quite happily. Obviously, we do platinum. Some Odyssey was one of the ones we platinumed and did all the DLC for. I think it's the games that you spend a lot of time you do remember fondly though. So that and Valhalla, we spent like 300 hours in Valhalla. Was it 300 hours? 100? It was 100. I can't remember how much it was now. But Odyssey, we had a good amount of time in as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say I miss games as such. If we're in the middle of a playthrough and I'm really into it, I miss not playing it. I'm waiting for the next stream. But I don't generally miss a game once we're done. If that makes sense. Right, about the things you wanted, we have everything. We should have everything he wants now. I have. We can start forging.
Charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
I think the big thing with this is a lot to learn.
Well done.
And get used to. Okay, he's part of the Coast Guard.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
Yeah, whether we have to sell the hammer at some point, if we do, we need the money, we'll do so. I don't want to sell it just because we need the money at the minute, though.
Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it.
That's the pommel.
This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal?
We have.
Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Are we joining in with this, or is it going to be done for us, I wonder? It might all just be a cutscene, to be fair.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not
Who?
sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved.
Maybe it was a bad decision.
You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done the dung.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
So Henry's trying to stand up for the king, essentially,
You never win an argument.
and go against what Deutsch was saying in the tavern.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
It's a good lesson, to be fair. Think before you act. He does have a point.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
I don't think we're doing this manually. I think it's all a cutscene, essentially. I've got a feeling a lot of this game will be a lot of cutscenes.
Do it. Good. Once more.
I've been more concerned about my hand slipping and touching the red hot sword, to be fair.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
He's got some history, our father, by the sound of
Remember
things.
Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
See, in a lot of games, you wouldn't see this detail. You'd just be a sword made, done. That actually shows you everything that goes into it: the pommel, crossguard, the handle. Admittedly, we're not doing it, but still, it's just showing that extra detail.
It's magnificent.
And I've got a feeling our home is tutorial still.
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Oh, we saw her nails in the chest.
They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal?
Yeah.
They're in the trunk in the living room.
We saw these earlier. So we'll go and grab the nails from the house. We did see them in the chest. We didn't pick them up, to be fair. Maybe we should have done. Is there any... sage. Dandelion. I do think getting a lot of these plants in the long run will help us, especially if we can heal with them and stuff like that. I think it's just a case of looking out for different things. Sage is the purple one. White is chamomile. Dandelions are the yellow flowers, I'm pretty sure, by looks of things. Right, in the chest in here is the nails. Nails for Theresa. The saver snaps is for saving the game as well. I think we should take that. Marigold decoction. 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Okay, I think we take it all. Obviously, there is a limit to what we can carry, but I don't think it's. Don't really have to worry about that at the minute. I don't think. But yeah, the more stuff we pick up, herbs-wise, the more we'll level up herbology. Potentially, I'm hoping then that will give us the ability to make potions, essentially, to heal ourselves. I think herbology is probably a good thing to have. I guess. But I'm one of those who has to pick everything up anyway, to be fair.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening?
There's a dance evening, is there?
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you.
I think she has a thing for Henry. Hence why she's asking about Bianca. That's my feeling from it. The camera pans to her bum, obviously.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
It does seem like Henry may have a bit of a roving eye at times. As long as there's an axe on it, I don't see the harm. Right, will the sword cut? It should do. Look at that. The noise as well.
We did a fine job.
I don't think we
I would
did that
expect
much.
nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
I think that's the person the sword's made for.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
We've been learning how to use a sword, remember? Okay, that was poor.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
So we know our father left
Right.
Prague, we don't know why.
It's a very long and peculiar story.
But Sir Radvig knows.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave.
But yeah, our sword fighting definitely needs to improve. You can't even cut a stick.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
So our father isn't keen on us learning to hold a
Once it's
sword.
ready, send your son up to me with it.
He wants us to learn a trade
Good work,
instead.
Martin.
His trade.
Sure.
We definitely know our place in life at this
It's been
point.
an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
I thought we'd at least cut the stick. The fact we just knocked it over.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime.
Yeah,
but not
so we know our
today.
father won't tell us about Prague. So he's definitely hiding something.
Teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said.
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
Man
yeah.
my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
So Henry's obviously got
I'm
loftier
my days
ambitions,
in
wants to see the
Skalitz,
world a bit
here,
more.
beneath the linden tree and by your
His
mother's
father's
side.
afraid of him doing that,
Right,
though.
one day. But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Yeah, so
And
the
you
dung
don't
may have
need
been a
to
bad
learn
idea.
swordplay.
He doesn't want to teach us.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
That's the alarm. There's a fire. That's an army. Okay, we may be in trouble. Yeah, we're under attack. That's a lot of men. Flaming arrows as well coming in. Yeah, we're in trouble. Not just us, but the villagers as well, our friends.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
I
castle.
think I've already gone through
What
the
about you?
trunk. We're in trouble.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
One thing we've not learned is how to run. Trying to blockade the gate. As I say, we'd already grabbed everything out of the chest, so I don't think there's much in there. Thing is, our friends, Bianca, our mother's meant to be in the village.
We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people!
They're closing the gates.
Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad?
What?
You can't go back! Get through the gates!
We've got Sir Radvig's sword, but I don't think that's going to be enough. There's our father and mother. Our father can fight. He's going to get an arrow. No. They're going to get killed. Something's going to happen to them, isn't it? We've gone to help them, I think, is why we're running back. Mother's got... No, her father's dead. Go on the horse. Yep, mother's dead too. That's not good. They're going to see Henry now, aren't they? One day, we're going to kill him. We will get vengeance. I don't know if it's part of the story or not, but... we're going to kill that guy one day. Going to get vengeance for our parents. And we need to get into the gate before they get us. Got archers on the towers.
Ride to town, Merc. Tell them what's coming. Warn them. Run by the moats. There's a path down there. Jump down from the wall and flee.
Oh, there's no to run. They've already lifted the gate up. I thought we was going to be safe, but obviously not. We've still got Sir Radvig's sword. And that's Sir Radvig seeing us run. The guard did tell us to go and warn another village, though. Blacksmith's son trophy achieved. Okay, quest I'd run. So Skillets is where we are, I believe. Cumans? What's Cumans? Oh, Cumans are the guards. Cumans first arrived in Czech lands in 1260. Oh no, they're the people invading, I think. Cumans. Good point. Do we have... Where's the sword? Oh, it is equipped as well. The sword is now equipped. Pardon me. Apologies about that. It says it's equipped. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we can equip it. I thought I had it equipped. Okay, I think that's now equipped, as in hand. It just didn't have it up there. It says how much damage. Strength 1. So your minimum strength you have to have is 1. It's got 45 stab damage, 45 slash damage, 2 blunt, defense 40, adds charisma 6, 100% condition, weight is 5, price 120 groshens. Worth a decent amount of money then. Right, we got to find a horse. That's what we're told to do. Ah, is that what I'm that? Under attack. How do I get... I don't know how to get a weapon out. We're bleeding. I'm in trouble. We're dead. Yeah, game over. We basically we stood around too long. Continue. I think that's the correct one to use. So we equipped the sword, but I couldn't use it. I don't know why. So how do we use weapons? So it says it's on us, but I don't know how to use it. So yeah, it's in our hand. So I think that means it's equipped. It's showing up on our stats as well. If we go to Codex and then Codex in general, tutorials actually. Combat. How do we pull the sword out? You can strike with a weapon of any of the 5 zones. It's how do we actually pull the sword out in the first place? 7 combat skills. Wow. 7 combat skills. Okay, there's a lot of depth to this. Basic controls. You equip your bow, crouch, horse is that, toggle inventory, map is up. Okay, so melee weapon sword is left. Okay. Obviously, we didn't know how to get a melee weapon out. The other thing I've not seen is how to run. That's the other thing I've not seen. Basic controls. I also sprint with circle. Okay. I didn't know we could sprint. It does drain your stamina though. So if you're sprinting, you'll be aware of your stamina level. Is there anyone coming behind us? Not currently. I'll go trying to find a horse to get out of here. At least we now know how to draw a weapon.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
I can hear someone.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Well, I've drawn a sword. Woman's under attack. Cavalier, trophy achieved. Draw a weapon. There we go. There's also there's a lot of them to us. We're in trouble. I'm dead. Doesn't take long to get killed, does it? We can't not help the woman. I wonder if we can sneak up though. Instead of just going in like that, if we can take one out without them seeing us. Might try sneaking up on one of them. But yeah, combat is something that's going to take a bit of getting used to, I think. It is really slow. So it's getting used to that. And you have to be more deliberate with your instructions on what you want to do. But yeah, what I'm going to do is draw the sword and see if we can take one out slowly from behind. 3-on-1 is not good. The stamina dropped massively there. I can't not help the woman. We can't just leave without her. We did get a trophy as well. I haven't actually seen what the trophy is for. In fact. So we've gained 2 trophies there. We don't know what they're for. Let's have a quick look what they are for. It's always good to know. So we gained the first one is complete the first quest, Blacksmith son. Second one, save Theresa from the Cumans, Cavalier. I don't think we saved her. We died, but you know. Right, we know they're just through here. If I draw a sword and sneak, I'm hoping we can take one out at least, since it leaves with 2, and that should be a bit easier. Can I not? Okay, that didn't go to plan, did it? We did help Theresa get away. Whoa, there's too many of them. I'm dead. I can't leave her to get killed, but I don't know how we beat them. I thought maybe we could sneak up and kill one, but that didn't seem to work either. There's just so much to learn, isn't there? So, where is advanced techniques? Is just about striking. That's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not using the right stick when I should be. Right. Stealth. Crouch. Visibility. There's more. So that's about stealth. Doesn't tell you how to attack while being stealthy though. Was what I was hoping for. Combat, attack, feint. Wow, there's so much detail. Clinch. L2's kick, L1's block. Perfect block. So we shouldn't just hold blocks, you time your block. Riposte. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff we don't know, that's the thing. Okay. So we'll try again. I can't leave her to get killed. Although we don't actually have to fight them, to be fair. We just need to get her away, and then we can potentially get to the horse. Well, I heard someone. There is a chance we'd have run away from them and get to the horse, potentially. But I think my issue with fighting is I'm not actually using the right stick to aim our attack. And I think that's what we need to do. Right, I'm going to draw the sword. We'll try this one more time. Can't not save her. I'm going to sneak. My thinking is to try and just get us attacking early. No, they've already seen us as well. How did it? I'm in trouble. There's 4 now. Run, 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 run. No, I'm dead. Right, I think we need them to see us and then we run to horse. I don't think we're good enough to fight them. Obviously, we're a blacksmith's son. We've had a little bit of training, but not much. I don't think we're meant to fight them. I think we're meant to run to the horse. But we need to get them to see us so they leave the woman alone. Because there is another soldier following us down, it seems. That's why it's saying you can whistle to the horse. Because we need them to leave the woman alone. But I don't think we're meant to fight them. Because there's no way we can beat 3 people like that. It just doesn't work. I might be doing something wrong, admittedly, but I think the idea is we're an untrained boy. We're not a fighter, we're not a soldier. So at this point, I think we're just meant to make them see us and then get the horse. I think that is the point. So let's get their attention. There we go, got their attention. Mount. Get on. Okay, horse riding. Trot, canter, gallop. Okay, cool. I just want to get on.
Yeah.
Did we save her?
Yeah.
I don't know if we saved her or not.
Yeah.
So you told us to leave her. We got the trophy for saving her. But I don't know if we actually did save her.
Yeah.
We've got to stay away from the people. I don't know where we're going either. Let's have a look at the map. But yeah, I don't think we're meant to fight them. I think us trying to fight them was a mistake. I don't know where we're going. Let's go quest log. Run. Ride to Tomberg. Okay, so we're meant to be going there. And we're currently here. I don't know. Where do we pick the horse up? Because if so, we're going the complete wrong way. I think we're going the wrong way. I think we'll go back this way. If we're going to Tomberg.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a soldier on a horse there.
Yeah.
And more soldiers here. They have got bows as well. Going the wrong way. Thought we were.
Yeah.
The soldiers are trying to get us.
Yeah.
Come on. The horse can't get up the bank. There we go. We discovered accident. I don't know what accident is.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going the wrong way. Oh no. Oh, we've been hit by, wow. Hit by a stray Cuman arrow. Someone shot an arrow at us we didn't even see. Even getting out of this first area is tricky. So yeah, we were going the wrong way. We were just trying to get away essentially, and yeah, we chose the wrong way. I think whistling, jumping on the horse is all correct. But the horse is facing us, and we want to go the opposite direction to that. But yeah, getting the soldiers to come after us was, I think, the right thing to do. We've already gained the trophy for doing so. Well, I'm assuming it's a missable then, in theory. But yeah, we'll whistle again, grab horse. This time we've got to ride the opposite way, which we didn't see last time. So if your stamina goes too far down, you do start seeing blue, and you're running out of energy. But yeah, we need them to see us, and then we need to ride. There we go, they saw us. Mount. Yeah. We helped her get away. So us just getting them to come after us helped her get away. There we go. At least we're going the right way now. But yeah, trying to fight them was the wrong decision. Because obviously we're an untrained boy. We're not a fighter by any stretch. I was trying to do the good thing. But obviously it was the wrong thing. Heaven's in trouble. We need a bow. Hopefully we can get a bow. That's what I really want. That's what I'm good with. Are we riding? Are we doing this, or is he going to do it himself? I don't know. I don't know if it's... No, it's us. We're bleeding as well. We're bleeding. You don't yet know how to bandage your wounds. You need to find someone who can help you. So we need to find someone who can help us bandage our wound. As we're bleeding. Got a fast travel point there as well. I think we just need to keep getting away at this point.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Left along the stream, he said. People are running. I don't know if they're still following us.
Run for it.
Oh, yeah, they are. I hear the horses. There you go, they're behind us. Just been hit again. Obviously with an arrow. Horse's stamina is getting low as well now. Ah, they're still on her back. Thing is, the horse's stamina was getting low. I couldn't not stop for a second to get him to recover some.
They'll kill you all.
Trying to warn people as we ride past.
Run for it.
But yeah, horse's stamina is low, which is a problem. That's why I've been hit with arrows. And obviously we're bleeding, which isn't good. Just need to get to the next town. I hope the soldiers there. Okay, we can cancel the restore, and then we can gallop afterwards. Got to go though, they're killing us. I can hear him behind us. I don't know if we're going to survive this, as we're bleeding as well, which isn't helping. There we go. We might be okay. I'm not sure. Horsemanship has gone up. But yeah, we're in a bad way. We're in a very bad way.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here! Hey! And loose!
There we go. We've got some backup at last. We are badly hurt though. The realism is incredible. The trying to help the woman, we tried a few times and failed miserably. That's the thing I think to know is you've got to be trained in what you're doing to be able to do it successfully. And obviously we're not. We do have an arrow in our leg as well.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
As I say, I need more than a drink.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
I wonder if that's going to be a permanent injury now with that arrow in the leg.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy.
I think we've lost everyone by the end of this. You know, our friends in the village, Bianca.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
At least a patch of stuff, at least.
There you go. Good as new.
Wouldn't quite say good as new.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Right, I'll speak to Lord Divish then. In a lot of games, you ride away from a situation to go and warn someone else. It's very simple. It wasn't a simple matter at all.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard.
It's definitely very different to what we're used to, but good in that respect as well.
What exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle.
As if they can hold out.
I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
No.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
So they're expecting to be attacked as well.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
But yeah, I like the fact that, because a lot of games you pick up a gun or a sword and you can use it straight away. You know what you're doing. It's as if you already know how to use it. Whereas in this, you can't fight. You're not a trained swordsman. So using a sword is hard. And I like that side of it. It's different, but I think definitely it's good. Tomberg, obviously we were in Skalitz originally, now we're in Tomberg. What's our state? We know we're hurt, we just don't know how badly. So tiredness, you're exhausted, can't concentrate on your speech, is not as persuasive. Charisma takes a hit. We'll start fainting if we don't sleep. We're hungry as well, according to this. We'll start to lose health. We have actually got apples, though. So if I eat a apple, or the bread roll actually needs eating first. It's lower durability. So we'll eat the bread roll. Let's give us some nourishment. And we'll eat the apple. It doesn't give you much, though, does it? It's amazing how little it gives you. Oh, I've got an arrow. There you go. Inventory. Poor quality arrow. We've got 5 of them. Right. We're going to speak to this guy. So, Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to
Maybe
the
we
kitchen
didn't need to
and
eat
have
the
a good
bread and
meal?
stuff. We could have saved that,
Sorrow
maybe.
is easier to bear on a full stomach.
You learn to Division Tomberg. You discover bed.
They say he was a swordsman.
Go with Sir Robard to the kitchen. Yeah, I don't think we needed to eat our bread, essentially. We could have
I
waited.
can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Talking about our
He
father.
had a fine
I'm not sure why he would waste his talents by being in a small village, essentially.
Milady, you are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
They're giving us a lodge.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
I don't think his best place, he just said give us a lodge, to be fair. You're hungry, the longer you're hungry, the weaker you get, and then you could even die. So we need to eat. Lentil mash. I don't want to eat it. I'll pick it up. Oh, does that mean we completed it? We're no longer hungry. Hunger 9. So why did we not eat it? I didn't mean to pick it up. I actually meant to eat it, to be fair. Where are you? Lentil mash. Right, eat. There we go. Nourishment 18. Roast duck. I need lots of food. There's a pot here. Is that a pot of food? No, we can rob. No, we don't want to rob. We know cheese can sell quite well. I did eat the lentil soup, but it didn't give us much nourishment. I might also pick as much food up as possible, I think. Yeah, cheese is definitely worth the most. Roast duck as well. But be careful not to overeat as well. We've learned that lesson already. Apples. So anything that says rob, we don't want to rob. Not from people that are trying to help us. Okay. I think that is all the food picked up that we can pick up. Yes, that's all rob. We don't want to rob. So we need to eat. So, roast duck. There were 15 roast duck. I kind of don't want to eat them. We'll eat one though. Nourishment is 44 now. Bread roll. We've got apples. They're the ones we got from ours. So the price goes down the more used something is as well. Interestingly. The apples don't give us much nourishment, I've noticed. What about a bread roll? 55. Cheese. They have quite a lot of money. 60. Okay. But we don't want to overeat. We have learned that lesson. I don't want to eat the roast duck. Roast duck's worth a fortune. Okay, we've got 77. Is that better? Yeah, so we've eaten. Now we need to go and sleep.
Oh, my
Come on
word.
No.
Oh, good
So we've got
God.
to find a lodge in the courtyard to go and sleep in.
I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Before we split our face open from yawning. Right, I think it's this lodge. And the bed we're going to use is this one. Okay, tiredness, your bed, sit on it and start. Okay, so we can sleep as well. Alright, sit on the bed. I can have a look at inventory quickly. So yeah, speech charisma affected. It's nice to see how everything is affected by different things. So right, we can sleep now.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Someone was there to talk to us, but it's fine. We can say how long we want to sleep for. So 2 hours, comfort 50%. It tells us how much energy and nourishment. So nourishment goes down, but energy goes up. So we can sleep for 10 hours. We will need to eat afterwards, though. Let's sleep for 12 hours. I've never slept for 12 hours. I don't. Personally, that'd be a mad thing to do. Eat the cheese as protein. Cheese definitely helps, but it's also worth a fortune. I don't know how much we want to sell things to make money. That's the thing. But yeah, we want to eat and pick up food as much as we can. We need a wash as well, really.
Yes?
Someone's at the door. Look at the state of our clothes.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wait.
Usually you're sleeping for 12 hours. I wish that was the truth for me. I get 3 to 4 max. But yeah, it's hyper realistic, isn't it?
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you.
Maximum nourishment, exactly.
Wine.
Well, she's giving us wine now, so it's never a bad thing.
Just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you.
Yeah, we definitely need some new clothes.
To offer you
Or cleaner
solace,
ones, at least.
to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this
She's
is
been a
all
little bit
very
forward.
new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Do we want to talk about it? We've just seen our parents killed in front of us. Okay, tell the story of the raid, or I just can't talk about it. But tell the story. I think we should be open and honest what we saw.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Okay, we've got to talk about what happened. Hang on, Miss Rhea, I want to collect a debt. I went to collect a
A
debt.
fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him.
There is a timer to pick your choice.
It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Success.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Me and Father talk about life. So Radzik came to look at the sword. I've been secretly learning sword fighting. Middle one again.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it.
That you've got to pick
He
quickly.
praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
Success.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw the smoke. There was a huge horde of attackers. There was a huge horde.
A horde
Sticking
of
to middle.
soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
I saw them kill my girl. They killed my mother and father.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was
So it's really hard to read up on some time.
Butchers.
Yeah, there's no setting to increase time. Some of the choices previously haven't been timed, but this conversation is for some reason.
Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour.
Yeah, I haven't seen one. I did look at settings earlier.
Without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I don't know if success helps us or not. Obviously, our conversation skills are lower currently because we're tired.
I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Cumans putting in the siege of Skalitz began. I needed a horse. Basically, I'm just telling the truth.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream.
We've reached a new level in speech.
The mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
There you go. I do definitely always deploy the tactic of be honest as much as possible.
Like that happen.
God alone knows why he lets such things
And
happen.
we gained a new level in speech at
Poor
least.
boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
That's the thing. In this time period, religion was everything to people. It gave them the hope they needed to continue on.
And my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain.
Wow, Lord Divish had
He
a time and a
imprisoned
half.
my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
7 years, wow.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and
She's lonely, essentially, isn't she?
beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Is he flirting with her?
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I think we made the right choice. Oh, he's going to dream about what happened, I think, isn't he? Or not have a nightmare, essentially. So it seems like his dream / nightmare was teaching him to not be a coward,
Wake
essentially.
up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay, so there's people coming here from Skalitz by the sounds of it. Who is it? I'm guessing Sir Radvig, the person was meant to give the sword to. I've got a feeling he's alive. Woman in the Middle Ages. Take the torch from the table. There's a torch there. Okay. Pick up the torch. You need to light. If you use the torch you're holding, even better use the Nighthawk potion. Okay. So you use your torch by holding left. There we go. We've now got a torch. You can also change your character's outfit in inventory. We definitely need to change our clothes at some point. 55 is our top shirt at this point, so we know it's damaged. That's a lockpick there. We haven't got any lockpicks though. I'm guessing there's nothing else to pick up. Let's just double check. Yeah, nothing else showing up. Do need to be a bit slower hovering over things, I've noticed. You need to give it time to actually do it. Right, we're going to head to the battlements. That's what it said. That way. So even at night, look how dark it is at night though. Realism is incredible. It's not that way. Via the gateway stairs, I'm guessing these. There we go. I might be going the wrong way, I'm not sure. Okay, we're not allowed in there. Soldiers are in there. Wrong stairs, I think. Right. Battlement's there. Stairs are there. Is there any more stairs? Maybe we should go that way then. What's that on there? Oh, it's just a light, isn't it? I wonder what it was. Oh, there's a chest there, but we need a lockpick. That seems to be the only stairs, so I'm assuming we are heading up there. Do you want to go in there? This looks very fancy in here. I don't know if I'm meant to be in here. Someone's sleeping over there. No, out of that private area. Right, the battlement stairs are here. It's in here. There's a hallway. Lockpick again. That's going to be a private area. Okay, but okay, I think we've got to, yeah, these are the battlements then, so I think we went the right way. No, that's a lockpick door. Okay, so we kind of went the right way, but we need to go the opposite way. So what's in here? That's another room. Again, I don't think we should be in there. Where they pray. That's a very hard lockpick. Okay. That's someone's bedroom. Didn't say we're in a quarters we're not meant to be in though. Interestingly. Okay. It wants us to go left. But not in there. I'm really confused about where we're meant to be going here. This way leads to a private area. Do we miss a door? There's a knight on that's asleep there, so we're not meant to be in there. Let's have a look at the map. I'm kind of a bit confused about where it wants us to go here. If we full screen it and zoom in. Right, we're currently there. And it wants us to go there. Okay, I think, is there a doorway? That's a private room, we need that. I wonder if there's a door underneath the battlement, underneath here. There is, okay. I think we weren't meant to go up the stairs. I say that. Doesn't say private room. Although this is where we got the food from. Oh, you can pick up the wine though, there we go. Flask of wine. How much health nourishment? Okay, we're going to eat from the pot. Just because I know we're not massive on eating. Yeah, 91 now. That's better. So I don't want to rob anything. But I do want to see if there's anything else to pick up. So we can steal the cheese, which I don't want to do. I don't want to steal anything. I only take what we're allowed to take. Right, that's the door we came in. We want to be going that way according to that. What's through here? That's just the storeroom. Okay, we're not meant to be in there either. Trying to navigate is tricky. Just trying to work out where you got to go. There's no door that way. So we know we've got to go that way, but it's finding out where to go. Are we meant to go through here maybe? That's outside. Ah, hang on. Right, we're now on the battlements. We can actually talk to them guards. Then we can always talk to anyone we get a chance to. What's going on?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Right, so Sigismund who attacked us is here. Didn't we gain the increase in our talking as well? Did we actually... Yeah, speech went up. We're now level 3 according to that. Yeah, we're now level 3. But we don't have any skills. Is that the same? We've got quite a few weapons, I think. I keep pressing triangle accidentally. Torch. Okay, torch and poor quality arrow. So the sword for Sir Radvig, yes, we can use it, but it isn't sharp as one. It doesn't sharp as one of our weapons. These guards have to say.
My respects to you.
Do you know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
So all the guards have been woken up as well. Right. Here they are. That's Sir Divish. And we've got to talk to Sir Robard.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies say?
Why did it not make sense?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
So they've sent a patrol here, but they don't quite know what they're doing because they've lost the element of surprise. So why are they here?
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert? Sir Radvig.
Ah, Sir Radvig.
Is his lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radvig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of
I was
his
going to say,
teeth,
Sir Radvig seems a bit surprised.
young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile. You're right there. Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things...
I think Sir Radvig seems to see something in Henry.
Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
Not going to be allowed to leave.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too.
We've still got his sword as well, to be fair. So they're not stopping, they're carrying on to a bigger castle. And Lord Divish has been told not to let us go back to Skalitz to bury our parents, despite that's what Henry wants to do.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Alright, we need to speak to Sir Robard. Can I be of any help?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
So, we are going to watch the battlements. Basically do a shift on the battlements then. So, where are we wanting to go? Keep watching the. It's just this. Keep watching the battlements. That's it. Not that we can see anything outside the battlements. The storm. Let me guard here. He might talk to us, see what he says.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just the same Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radvig Cobbler?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why'd you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
We were talking to that guy, but
Much
obviously
will be happening
some else has
today.
got us.
You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Skip time. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Okay, so we can skip time until morning, essentially. So we obviously gain energy from this. We lose nourishment. So we'll go to 3 hours. Hopefully then the storm has passed.
Everyone to the Bailey battlements. Quickly, we have visitors.
Bailey battlements. Oh, we can take better distance arrow. I don't want to steal. Yeah, I don't want to steal. I don't want to get caught with stuff on us. That's the thing. Right, where are we going down? I think.
Who are you?
Okay, we're not meant to be here. We go to the Bailey battlements. I think is around the other side. Yeah, I do want a bow and stuff, but I think we'll have to wait. Again, we won't be trained in it, so I'm guessing we won't be very good until we're trained in these things. It's that level of realism actually, like I've said it a few times in games where it makes no sense the fact that we know how to do certain things because you're not trained in it.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
Okay, we're going. There we go. We're in the right place at least. So, storm has stopped. What's going on? That's what's going on. No way they can defend this from them. There's too many of them.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Henry can't hold it back though.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land.
So Lord Divish knows what to say, doesn't he?
It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at
I don't think he's going to attack.
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Lord Divish was told to bend the knee.
Is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
So I don't think they're going to attack. I think Lord Divish has done what he needs to do to get rid of them. For the time being, anyway. Signal to turn round. So Lord Divish has saved his castle by talking his way out of it.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Well, at least Talmberg is saved for the time being anyway. I did say at one point we'll kill him, and we hopefully will. Well, he did. Okay, we got... Oh wow, bury your loved one in the Scalets, talk to Sir Robert, get a horse. So now the men have gone. We can put that sword away. I'm putting the torch away. So we need to talk to Sir Robard, who's disappeared now. We need to then get a horse. And we need to head back to Scalets to bury our parents. Alright, so Robard is there.
Good health.
And sounds like we're heading back to Scalets. We'll do with them in order what they are. Learn as much as we can.
So Robard, I need to get to Scalets.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I have to bury my parents. Let me out before I lose my temper. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same. I think that's kind of a given, isn't it?
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad.
You failed.
But I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
It's the first time we failed one of those, to be fair. Right, why did Sigismund raid Scalets?
Why did Sigismund burn down Scalets and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So there's meant to be a silver mine in Scalets as well, then.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
As a strategic position, strong fortifications. He was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords. To feed his troops in the gallows for the loot. He was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords.
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas...
One thing I will say as well, I've noticed, the sounds.
After
So,
Prague, it's the most important
when he
city
moves his
in Romania.
arms, You can hear the metal clanking and the armor moving and making noise. That's a massive attention to detail.
Sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it.
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Okay, that's some of them. What do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Right, that's everything asked. So, according to our quest log, we now need to get a horse, get out of the castle, and head back to Skalitz to bury our loved ones. That's our current mission as it stands. I can't pick up. I wonder if I can pick up a cabbage, but I can't. So we need to find. I'll keep pressing triangle. We need to find a way out. Nourishment is currently 83. I was going to eat from the pot, but actually I think that's a bad idea. There's sort of combat area. Speak to the villager.
Good health to you.
Is there a trader here somewhere?
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want whatever. The fellow that fixes the weir at the Talmberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere.
We can potentially sell the duck legs, the roasted ones, because they're worth quite a lot of money.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Okay, so we've learned there's a trader here somewhere. That's the combat arena. I don't know if there's anything else. We've already spoke to Robard fully, so now we need to find a horse. If we head back into here, let's have a look at the map. So we're here. We want to head back to Skalitz, essentially, is what the mission says. Can't see many more than that. So we just need to find a horse, which is there. I can fast travel, but I don't know whether we should or not. The horse is here. Can I just take one? A mountain. So this one we can mount. I think that's ours. That's Divish's horse. Mountain Steel. Okay, so this one here is ours. How do we get out of here is the question. Not that way. Potentially through there, I think. Yeah, so I think the way out is back through this way. And then there's a gate just there. Whether they'll let us out, I don't know. Remember, they just told us to stay here. He's not going to let us leave, is he? So we've got to find a way out of a horse, I think. There's a baker there. Okay, so the way out looks to be over that way. I think a horse can hit people, so we need to be careful here. I heard the guard say something. I think we caught him accidentally.
But I didn't want to upset the old woman by
There's no way here. There's no way out.
Better never to lend money and pillaging. I tell you, always that's just what I said to him.
Oh,
how'd he take that? He took it.
Okay, so where is the way out here? That's as far as we can zoom in. So we're facing that way. I think potentially it's not up there, is it? That's the wrong button. So it's to our right. I'm trying to see which way we need to go. So it's to our right here. I think it's back where we came. I think it's this way. But the guard didn't seem to want to let us out, did he? The horse just caught someone there. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let us out. Let's talk to the guard, see if we can convince him to let us out.
Be praised.
Is there a way? I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Okay, I have to pay my parents, and we out, or else, don't you know who I am? I'm willing to pay. So Rhubarb gave permission. That's a lying, essentially. Reputation is low, it's only 45 by the looks of things. Don't you know who I am? May work. Or we go with that one, I'll have to pay my parents. Let's go, I have to pay my parents. Try that.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Success.
I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Okay, we've got to do something to make sure he's not in trouble. What have you got in mind?
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize him?
Okay.
If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armour and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
So we need to find some armour.
I'll have a look around for something.
Yeah. That's it.
I'll be with you.
So we've got to go to the gatehouse, and above the gatehouse is some armour we can potentially steal, I think. I've left the horse over there. Yeah, so we need to try and get some armour now. Okay, we're not allowed in there. According to that, but we need armour. So we have a shield. If you must still make sure no one sees you. Okay. We still need armour though, yeah. I can't get into the chest. Hoping no one's up here. Okay, I can take the ash bow. If we're going to take weapons, I'm going to take everything we can. I didn't want to steal off anyone, but... Arrows there. Long distance arrow, 8. Yeah, steal all of them. Big thing we need though is armour. And there's none in there. Unless we can get into... I'm going to need lockpicks, annoyingly. I think there's just arrows on. Ah! So there's a weapon there, a bardiche, and long distance arrows. Bardiche is worth quite a lot of money, to be fair. We might get in a lot of trouble for all this stealing by the end of it. Nothing in that one. I'm going to need lockpicks for that. Okay. Well, actually, we've got to find some armor, though. That's the thing. That we've not found yet. Because we were told if we put the armor on, he will let us out. We just... needle? I'm in trouble.
What are you doing here? Get lost or you'll have me to reckon with.
Right, we've got to leave. I'm trying to leave. Won't let us leave. Is that way now? Has he gone? Oh, he's there. So that's where we've got to go to get our armor. We've managed to get a shield and stuff, but not armor. He's come out now. Let him leave and then we'll go back in. I will try my best not to steal anything, but I don't think we've got a choice for this mission. Right. I can't get into that. This says lockpick easy. I'm going to lockpick so. That says rob there. What am I robbing? Nothing. What's down here? Otherwise, we need to try and find some lockpicks somewhere. Oh, okay, hang on. We might be in luck. Lockpick hard. Easy. No, nothing in there. So I think we're in the right place, but I don't know. I don't know how we get into the chest if we haven't got any lockpicks. Yeah. And there's no more armor here to pick up. So I think... I didn't want to whistle, that's going to alert people. So these are stolen items that we can equip as well, to be fair. I wouldn't mind equipping our bow, to be honest. Not that I know how to use it. So if we equip that, we've now got a bow we can use at least. The biggest thing is trying to find how to get this armor. To get from the guardhouse above the gate. So I think we're in the right place, but I haven't seen any armor yet. And obviously we can't get caught here, otherwise we'll be in trouble. I've already taken a shield. There's no armor. Maybe this is where we do need to... While we're taking everything, I think this is where we need some lockpicks, that's the thing. Maybe we need to go to the... So there is a person there is a trader here. Maybe we can buy some lockpicks. Potentially. Because if we need armor, that'd be my only thinking. We need to find someone to trade with. What the guard?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Everything we've already asked. Yeah, we've already asked about other people. So we need to find the trader. We were told he was near the granary, I'm pretty sure. These are the cooks. What was this way? Oh, this is a storeroom. Again, we don't want to steal anything we're not allowed to have. But I've got a feeling we need to find the trader. Potentially buy some lockpicks to then lockpick the chest for some armor. Would be my guess. So I think the trader's over here. He's meant to be by the granary. Our horse is still there waiting for us at least. So where's the trader?
Horrible foreign soldier.
are these guys.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Trader
Can you
somewhere?
tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votovar, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere.
I say, so we've got to look for the granary.
God be with you.
You only cut the tree down last autumn.
Crowman?
Aye, them crowmen with them horrible visors on their helmets.
Good health to you.
Okay, same thing. So granary is up here, maybe. Chickens are there. Unless there's no way of getting armor. That's it. Yeah, there may be another way of getting armor, but from what I can see, we need to get lockpicks to open the chest to actually get some armor that way. It would seem. I'm not being able to see where he is though. What counts as the granary? Chickens. I'm guessing this is this guy. I don't know if the trader's going to look different. He might actually look different, to be fair. Yeah, trader around here somewhere. Who's this guy?
Jesus Christ be praised.
They're all saying the same thing, and we can only ask the same things.
Lord watch over you.
So we're looking for the granary, essentially. Get out of the castle, get Tarnberg armed from the guardhouse, yeah. So, there we go, look. Trader's there. So I'm currently here, and the trader's here. So I put a marker on, hopefully that will help us find where this trader is. So we're not allowed in there. Is this the trader? Yes.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Right. Let's have a look.
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch over you.
Lockpicks. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure map as well. But the main thing, obviously, is going to be treasure map. Lockpicks. And then we're going to hopefully get out with the lockpicks. So, we are going to need to sell first, I think. Are they 14.5 each? If they are, there's no way we can afford all 10. 145, wow. Let's have a look what we can sell. So we can sell the Bardiche. What else can we sell? The arrows, needle, sword. Okay, I don't think we can buy 10 then. We need to take this down. Remove. If we take 5, 72. And then, I wanted to keep the Bardiche to be fair, although it's worse than the sword we currently have. So if we sell that for 17, it's not as much worth as much as you think, is it? That's the thing. Needle's worth 69.6. So that's enough to buy them. Leave us 14.4 left over. I wonder if it's worth getting some dried meat. Or even some mushrooms, to be fair. We've got some food on. It's not a massive amount. I don't know how much it gives us for eating it. That's the only thing. Does it tell us? Energy 0.05, nourishment 6. It's quite an expensive thing to eat for nourishment, isn't it? Nourishment 1. Okay, so it does actually tell you how much nourishment it gives you. I think we're good with that, though. I think if we go to basket, We could try haggling for the lockpicks. Let's try haggle. We haven't, you know, if we don't try, we don't know.
I'd
Plus,
like to discuss
it
the
may
price.
increase our skills.
Why not?
So, what are we trying to haggle on? 15. It's what I think it's what we're getting. Yeah, I think it's what we're getting for what we're selling. Let's go to that one.
What do you say to this?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Okay, so he wants to now go there. So we'll do the same.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
So we gain some reputation with him as well. Do we actually trade with him in the end, or just haggle? No, we got the 5 lockpicks. And we got 20 groshon as well. Wow. Right, so we got some money left over. So we now need to go back to the battlements. And we need to get this lockpicking done. We have failed lockpicking previously. But I kind of think I know what I'm doing now. Hopefully. And I'm hoping I'm correct in that this chest will have what we need. I need these guys not to see me go in here. Or at least not see me in here. If they see it stealing, that could be really bad. Right, this is very easy. Doesn't mean it is. So, we need to find the sweet spot with this one. So when it goes gold, and then this one needs to turn, and we need to turn this with it. There we go, done it. First time ever we've done it. Right. We want to take it all. We need to get out of here without getting in trouble. And then we need to get dressed.
Hey, who's there?
Right, we're gone. We're good. Okay, if we quickly get dressed into our new armor. So, we've got a common bassinet, which is a helmet. Let's equip that. That's a top. We've got gloves. Light padded armor on top, mail collar. Some old boot. The old boots we're wearing. Padded coif. A red scarf. Okay, we can't wear that on the other one. What's the difference? So light padded armor is that one. Does that not be? Can that be worn as well? Yeah. And I think that's it. Okay. We've got our armor on. In theory, we can now leave. Back before we go too far. I do keep pressing the wrong button. We want to equip our shield. We've got our bow, and we've also got Sir Badvig's sword as well. Weight-wise, we're nearly max weight as well. So we do need to be a bit careful how much we're carrying here. But yeah, we do have Sir Radzig's sword we can use. We had to sell the Bardiche, unfortunately. I'm sure we'll find another at some point. Right, let's talk to the guard.
I need to get out of here.
Can we leave now?
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone,
We won't. Right, we can now leave. There we go. We're out. Flee the castle and get to Skalitz. So we now just need to get to Skalitz. We're seeing the time. We are running out of time. So, where are we heading is the question. So according to this, we need to turn around because we've got to head back. I need to take, first of all, I need to take the marker off. That's off. Okay. So Skalitz is all over there. So we need to turn around essentially and go that path down there. I don't know if the guards are on guard. There's a shrine there. They're not looking for us though, by the looks of things.
Yeah.
I think we can go. It's amazing how putting on a bit of armour, people kind of treat you differently. They're ignoring us kind of thing. Of a shrine. I'm trying not to hit anyone with a horse. I've caught people previously and could hear them react to it.
Yeah.
Let's go. I don't know how. Obviously, the main story is telling us to do this to leave. So at least we're not doing something particularly wrong in that regard. I have seen the time though. We are close to running out. There's a camp here. I guess would be quest complete. Run. We did it. We started homecoming.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Yeah, I've got the potions to drink for saving if you need to. So this is what's left of Skalitz then by the looks of things. Pure devastation.
It's like they've already gone.
That duty to his parents, that's the thing, that's what he feels. Man of bodies here. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. Homecoming. Find your parents, it says. Let's have a look. So, although my liege Lord Sir Radzig Cavalier forbade me to leave Talmberg, Lord of Talmberg Sir Divish, complied with wishes. I succeeded in leaving. I had to go back to Skalitz to obey my parents. Couldn't just leave the bodies. Find our parents. So we're going on foot across there. I don't know if we're going to come across anything else. So we can loot people. Some bread here, but it's not very good quality. We'll take the dried mushrooms, I think. The bread is poor quality. I might take the bread for the time being. We're probably going to need food in due course. Can we do anything at the shrines? We can read. Okay, this says who's there. Keep an eye out for looters, that's the other thing.
What's going on there?
There's a person here.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, I need full sword out. Armed combat, slash, stab, lock on the opponent, unlock, block, yeah, I get all that. You're too close. Stamina. Stab me. Oh, we got him. He surrendered. Let him go disarmed.
You're not going anywhere, are you? Leave your weapon on the ground.
Always got to take weapons off people.
I agree.
So we actually won the fight. That actually went quite well. So surrender is a new thing here. Life is God's gift, and combat does not have to end in death. When a combatant is beaten, he has always the option to surrender honourably. Honourable response is to accept his surrender. Someone yields to your mercy, it's up to you to decide how to deal with them. You can let them go, or refuse to accept the surrender and finish the fight. Another option common in middle ages is accept your opponent's surrender for a price, either money or equipment. We can also surrender in combat as well. Okay. You can't surrender to all adversaries, to bandits, or we can't surrender to bandits or Cumans. Surrendering to guards. Okay. There's some poppies there. I think I just picked up his weapon. I think there's a load of poppies here to gather. Which obviously will help with a herbology skill. Yeah, herbalism reached a new level as well. Did we pick up his weapon? Obviously we got lots of... Yeah. So that's his weapon there. It's not as good as the sword we've currently got. It's only 27%... what's the word? 27% durability or condition. So it's a hunting sword. But it's worth this amount of money to sell, to be fair. So if we get a chance to sell it, we'll do so. I don't know how I use my bow. That's the other thing. So that's weapons, I think, isn't it? That's torch. You have no arrows. Oh, we need to equip arrows. Okay. So pressing right is for bow. And arrows I need to equip. So, better long distance arrows are equipped. So I think now, we can use bow now. Yeah, so we've now got a bow. Okay, hopefully we can use that to advise from distance. That's my thinking. There's a pear and pretzel. I think taking food is a good thing. I think we're going to need it. Well, I didn't check actually. How's our health? Energy. Okay, we could do with eating something. So that bread roll there, it's 43% fresh. Gives us 17 nourishment. So let's eat that. As it's about to run out. And nourishment, energy-wise, their issue. I know looting people is probably bad, but at the same time, it's all food. And I think that's the important thing, is get as much food as we can. Why? Oh, we've got... Hang on, what's going on? Oh, there's a new symbol turned up on us. Food poisoning. It helps you gradually play and so your strength. Oh, wow. We've been poisoned. So that bread I ate is obviously really bad, so we shouldn't have eaten it. I don't know how we get rid of poisoning. We did have a couple of potions on us, didn't we? Wine. No. Do we have anything to get rid of poison? To get rid of it? Dandelions. I'm trying to see if there's anything we can actually use to get rid of the poisoning. What's the marigold decoction? Okay, so that will give us 30 health. Cancels the effect of Lazarus. That doesn't help us now. So yeah, poor quality items, food-wise, we've got to be careful because they do hurt us. I didn't think they would. I thought it would be okay, but obviously not. I don't know how we get rid of poisoning. Oh, it just goes away in its own time. Okay, that's not too bad. I was panicking then for a minute and thought I was in big trouble. There's some poppies here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I thought we was in a bit of trouble then with the poison. So we've got to be a bit more careful with what we eat. If we can spot anyone in advance, I have got a bow we can try and use some distance to take people out. There any bandits nearby. Obviously, we're not trained in it. So, I don't know how good we'll be with the bow. But at least we have one. That's the important thing. We are rapidly running out of time for today as well. We did see about saving. But it wasn't obvious how you do it, so we need to have a look at that in a minute. It does auto-save when you complete a mission, or get to a checkpoint within a mission. So maybe getting to where we're going may give us the auto-save, potentially. Thought that some of these we actually be able to picked up, but... Oh yeah, St. John's Wort. That's a new one. I don't know how many of these we need to be picking up, but I just think increases herbology. Potentially we can make them make potions, which will help when we're getting a butt kicked. But even that fight we had, I definitely did better. Having a shield helps massively. But we did do better in the fight. I think it's a case of making sure our direction is right as well. Knowing what plants you can pick up, obviously they all look different. Doesn't mean you can pick them all up. Can't see anyone. Now, I could run, but I don't want to lose my stamina. That's the thing. Did hear a dog. Thought I heard a dog anyway. I was hoping we'd see someone who could try and use the bow for once. There's smoke coming out of there. Okay, drawn weapons. Have we got? I don't think we had a weapon out. Thought we put everything away. So that's a bow out. Is there a way of knowing if you've got a weapon drawn other than in front of us like this? So if we put that away, that sword. Okay, so I don't think we've got a drawn weapon out. But it was warning us, I wasn't sure what it was warning us. So we do need we need to stop shortly. I just don't know how. We can do a save with the drink. I think this will be a good place to stop. Oh, there we go. Save. Oh, it costs you 1 save your snaps. So we can save and exit to the menu though. That doesn't cost us a save your snaps though. It doesn't say. Yeah. There we go. Well, that's 3.5 hours into Kingdom Come Deliverance. What I would say is the realism is intense. Combat, definitely tend to get used to. It's not as fast as normal as most games. It's very slow, methodical. Plan your attack. Choose your angle of attack as well. Makes a massive difference. Timing your block makes a massive difference. Food, there's so many different things to learn and navigate. It's going to be very interesting to see us going forward. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more. Story-wise, I think it's really good. It's everything else we've got to learn and get used to. And obviously 3.5 hours isn't that far in to actually get used to all these systems. Especially the eating, the poisoning, that kind of stuff. finding stuff to pick up. We're probably running close to weight limit, so we're going to have to be careful with that as well going forward. But that is us for today. We're out of time, I'm afraid. We are back tomorrow morning as we'll continue the final DLC map in the Rebuild DLC as part of Roadcraft. Kingdom Come Deliverance is back on Wednesday morning. If you're not sure of what a live stream times on this week, check out the schedule. We went live yesterday. There's a scheduled video, and there's also a live stream community post on our community page as well. But massive thank you guys for joining us. Looking forward to seeing more. Looking forward to seeing how Henry develops and the story moves on as well. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow with Roadcraft. Wednesday, more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.